preparation mode, waiting for Idalia to head our way. At this point, we've had our several EOC meetings, really virtually, not have no our EOC yet, to begin our coordination with all the neighborhoods and getting them to lower lagoons and then creating some capacity for the water that's coming, and really just getting ready to respond. And I'm going to let Chief talk about some of the responses on the fire side.
Yeah, so we're ready to respond. We'll be up-staffed tomorrow on all of our engine companies and medic units. We have 3 boat teams and cut teams for down trees that will be out as well. But we are planning to up-staff for the entire 24-hour period until Thursday morning, and then we'll make a determination at that time, see where the winds are then. But we're ready to respond. We'll be here unless winds get sustained 65 miles an hour or greater. We will be answering those calls as they come in.
Well, we want to urge people to stay off of social media unless it's an official government source. Avoid misinformation. The town of Hilton Head Island has a wealth of information out there already, as does the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office and South Carolina Emergency Management Division. When the weather comes and the winds get around 30 miles an hour, stay off the Hilton Head bridges. That is good advice. Also, stay off the roadways when they're flooding. And that's what we're expecting.
So we really want to make certain that every resident and every visitor and every guest that we have is safe. And now is the time to prepare, get water, get perishable, non-perishable foods, get candles, extra batteries. If you need medication, get medication. But like these gentlemen said, make sure you take care of yourself. Stay off the roadways, stay off the bridges, stay home. Be safe. Don't make them go out and do something they don't necessarily need to do. So, but take care of yourself and your loved ones.
Reminder, who closes the bridge?
Hilton Head Bridge is South Carolina Department of Transportation's responsibility, not the town of Hilton Head Island.
Do you know what it would take to close down the bridge?
Damage to the bridge, I would imagine, would be a reason. Also, again, if the winds get above 35 miles an hour, you want to be off the bridge. It's incredibly dangerous. So we urge people to pay attention to the weather, pay attention to what the town of Hilton Head Island is telling you, the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office and Emergency Management Division, as well as the South Carolina EM.
And Hilton Head is no stranger to storms. What lessons have we learned from past storms like Matthew and Irma?
Social media, we go back to that. Pay attention to official sources of information. Private Facebook pages, some may be okay, but some may spread misinformation. We want you to have the most up-to-date and accurate information from official government sources.
Alan, you've been through a few dozen of these now through Hilton Head. I mean, there's lots of flooding. You've seen it. Flooding is especially one of the biggest problems you've seen in the middle of it.
So when we go back to Hurricane Matthew, flooding was not a major event. And then a year later with Irma coming around, we saw major flooding, and much greater than what we had with Matthew. A lot of buildings were underwater. So it is really important, especially tomorrow night, Wednesday night at 10 o'clock, when we're experiencing king tides. And then we're expecting a surge 2 to 4 feet above that. That is a lot of water. And we got to make certain that we're not on the roads, not in the way, not out there putting ourselves in danger. So that is the one thing to be very, very wary of.
Tom, from your perspective, obviously this is a conversation we have a lot, but frankly, we all know we've been incredibly lucky over the past few years, right? Ian comes in last year and we're all very prepared, but truly nothing bad happens. The year before that, Danny, Elsa really spare us for the most part. What is the message to folks that have been here through things like that over the past 5-6 years? We haven't really had anything that bad, that they don't get complacent.
I think that's the key word, is don't get complacent. The track for this storm is, the models are coming together. It's coming here. We're going to get impacted to some degree. My concern is obviously the wind and the rain on top of the storm surge. Obviously, we had rain this morning, so rain on top of rain. So that's a big concern for us. So complacency is the key, and like the mayor said, now's the time to prepare and get yourself ready for that storm. So the complacency is the key word. Don't be complacent.
I know we have new people moving here every single day. What's your message to folks who maybe this is their first storm?
Listen to these guys. Seriously, I mean, it's they've been through it firsthand. They're our first responders, and they know what's going on. And then when they put out the message, listen.
Does the town have any plans to hand out sandbags to residents or anything like that?
No, at this point, the town does not have any plans to do anything like that, nor are there any plans to open up any shelters. If something is to open up, where you would go is SCEMD, download their app, and on there's a site that shows what would be open.
Chief, for you, obviously, with your department, looking to keep people safe and folks looking for that reassurance in an uncertain time, what can you tell folks about the efforts that your people are going to be making over the course of this storm?
Yeah, I think we're expecting a lot of trees to fall. I mean, especially with the rains this morning, the ground's saturated. As those winds pick up, we will see trees fall across roadways. Hopefully not, but onto houses. I think the biggest thing for safety reasons is I think the majority of the storm is going to be here through the overnight. So stay inside. Don't go out wandering around, driving, walking, anything like that, because a tree could fall at any time, and it's always better to be in your house.
Mayor, your message to the residents. As the leader of this island, what do you want your people to know about what they should be up to, what they should be thinking, and how the island is looking out for them over the course of this?
First and foremost, we're a great community that cares for each other. Put yourself in a good position to take care of yourself, because your neighbor may need you. So if you've got yourself taken care of, then you can help out others. And it really is important not to be a sightseer tomorrow night. Stay home, stay safe, and be ready to help out those that need help.
Everybody good? All right. Thank you all very much.
All right, thanks.